Hello and welcome to the Miracle Monday again with Sebastian
Hello.
and myself. Sebastian will channel Saint Germain of what I heard earlier, and he will explain all these procedures on his own. But my theme for today to think about and talk about is freedom. How to obtain the ultimate freedom that you're not tossed and turned by the machinations of this world, this 3D world. And I was reminded by my guides to adopt a little bit the philosophy of the Buddhist, which also do not get tossed and turned by the world by not being attached. And they ask you to close your eyes for a moment and to just tune in. How would it be if you were not attached to your pains? How would it be if you were not attached any longer to, oh, parents did this to me, my ex-partner did that to me, my story did that to me in my life? How would it be if you just dropped that telephone line, that line to those memories, that line to I was done unjust, I had pain, I had suffering, and you stop identifying yourself with your I am matrix, the I am you're talking about to yourself and others. I have that pain. Therefore I am that pain. I have that bad story. Therefore I am that story. And if we would drop that and just saying for a moment, I am this eternal being, that's the only thing I am. Everything else is story. Everything else is an experience, a limited experience, but ultimately I am limitless existence. I am this endless being. How would your life look when you're really living in the I am presence of all there is? Boundaries disappear. Outcomes become no longer so important because you are it all already. In that lays freedom. The guides today would like you to understand that you're binding yourself through your stories into a box. But there is a bigger box and a bigger box, and ultimately there is endlessness, limitlessness. If you drop the pretense of these stories, of these boxes, and are standing your full I am presence. Therefore, they would like you to say to yourself, I am a representation of the divine here on earth. I am eternal soul of the ultimate divine, having a consciously limited experience. But I am the I am that I always am and be. Therefore, tuning yourself a little bit more to this eternity aspect of yourself. The second part, they would like you to understand that the attachments of outcomes is also further causing pain and suffering. You make an effort to create something, to produce something, to be someone. You make an effort, you want to go in a different direction, and then it's not working out exactly as you perceive. Why? The divine sees the bigger picture and you see the smaller one. Therefore, they're asking you to just trust a little, and that trust will go a long way. And when you're not attached to the specific outcomes anymore, but just be open to what the divine has in store, you drop pain. There's no more of that pain anymore. Oh, I'm forsaken. I'm not supported. I feel not supported. I feel not this, that, and the other. Just drop the attachment to the outcome. You moved in the right direction for the wish of where you would like to see yourself and be. And then see what happens. You dropped a stone in the pond. Now see what ripples it gives in reality. And if it doesn't give the right ripples, well, you put a different stone in the pond of existence and see what ripples that gives. But don't be attached to what exact ripple effect it has to be, or it has to get as an outcome. Just be in this moment in the representation of the eternal I am. The past does not define you if you're not attached to it. The future doesn't hinder you if you're not attached to the outcome. If you stop the attachment act, there is way less pain and way more freedom. And that's what I'm supposed to relay today. And now I give over to Sebastian and see what Saint Germain has to tell us today.
Thank you. And Claudia just gave us some amazing advice and guidance. And probably from Saint Germain, there will be something to help you with making all those advice into your reality, into your life, into your presence, into your experience. And as usual, a short instruction, because it will be all about energy transmission. If you would like and you feel ready to accept it, just say aloud or in your thoughts, I am accepting the energy transmission from Saint Germain, and it will happen for you. And I will connect to him, and he'll give us some short explanation. What's the purpose of this energy transmission? So we'll let him speak. Welcome. I invite you to some kind of, let's call it, mind alchemy. You've been given some wonderful advice. Now I would like to support this advice and information with quite powerful energies that will support you in changing your mindset, in expanding your consciousness, in changing your point of view. It will be about transformation, transmutation, transition, to make way easier to follow all those instructions you've been given before. Let the words combine with energies to make it easier for you to make those changes alive, to experience them in your everyday life. If you are ready to accept my support, the energy transmission starts now. And that is done. Welcome your new reality. Look around, experience it, accept it, make it happen for you. Thank you for this meeting.
Well, that was lovely.
Mm.
That brought me definitely in a good vibe. Thank you so much, Saint Germain and Sebastian.
Okay.
And we wish you a glorious week. Till
Thank
next
you for
time.
being with us. See you.